rare. We're gonna talk about a gentleman who truly was a rare human being, and one who was so revered and so idolized the world over. And we're talking about none other than the greatest of all time, Muhammad Ali, who we are honoring this morning in this amazing collection. Now, I wanna show you this. We had a chance to present it a couple of days ago. If you missed getting it then, you can get it now. This is your 5-piece colorized Muhammad Ali State Quarter collection. And this is gonna be your choice. So I'm holding on to one set, and you're getting all 5 coins in this beautiful velvet box, and it's a collector, it's kind of a collectible, collector's piece. So what you can do is you can get one set, which is exactly what you see right here. If you're saying you want a set for yourself, but you also want to share a set maybe with your grandkids who were, or your kids or your grandkids who were Muhammad Ali fans as well, just like you, then you can get 5 of this same set, and you'll get exactly what you see here in the box, 5 of them. We've got that available. If maybe you want more, maybe you would like a set of 10, 1 is not enough, 5 is not enough, you can get 10 of this exact same set. But it's exactly what you see here. So I wanna share with you, these are state quarters, and we've got 5 different states that are depicted here, and for reason, you know, 5 states that were very kind of memorable and integral for Muhammad Ali. Of course, you've got the Kentucky State Quarter, because that's where Muhammad Ali was born. He was born Cassius Clay, and so we've got the Kentucky, and he incidentally, you know, ultimately went home to Kentucky, and Kentucky was kind of in the news over the last week for that reason. You've got the New York State Quarter, and that's where he fought in Madison Square Garden, and for a lot of people that was just a big pivotal moment. We've got the Nevada State Quarter, and that's where he fought at the Las Vegas Convention Center, and many moments, many memories and pictures and photographs and video you see from those fights in Nevada. You also have the Georgia State Quarter. That's where he lit the Olympic torch in 1996. I remember that. I remember watching that. I remember how special that was and how special that occasion was, and how, you know, when they were passing the torch and so many different athletes were passing the torch and going on, and you didn't know who was gonna light it, and then at the end, there he was, and the crowd roared, and it was so exciting. So you've got the Georgia State Quarter. You also have the Arizona State Quarter, and that is where ultimately Muhammad Ali lived out his days. And he lived in Scottsdale, and that was, you know, his sort of second home. And so Arizona is depicted there as well. So on one side, you've got the colorized imagery of Muhammad Ali at different points in his life. And then on the flip side, you will have that state quarter where you'll see that state. But these are very special for a very special man. Controversial in some cases, but one who undoubtedly was the greatest of all time. And if you've ever heard the term the GOAT, and you wondered, what does that mean? Why are they calling him the GOAT? G-O-A-T, greatest of all time. He really, you know, kind of defied the critics, you know, all throughout his sporting career. He defied the critics. When they said he couldn't do it, he did. When they said he couldn't do what nobody could do, he did it. And you can see him there in his prime. You know, there have been so many documentaries and movies made about his life, and really highlighting just the special nature of what he brought to his sport of boxing, and really what he brought across the board to the work ethic that he brought. He was a worldwide figure. When he would go anywhere around the world, you know, he was somebody who didn't only fight in New York or in Vegas or even just in the United States. He fought all over the world. He fought in Zaire, Africa. You know, you heard about the rumble in the jungle. That was in Zaire, Africa. When he went to Africa, he was so well received, and he really understood, wow, you know, that his reputation had preceded him, and when he arrived, everyone was so embracing of him, and really throughout his entire life. When he passed, and when he was at, I don't know if you had an opportunity to even, see his funeral, he had presidents and heads of state and some of the biggest names in the world, people who flew in from all over the world to celebrate him. And now you have an opportunity to have a collectible that you can keep. And if you just want one, then it's gonna be exactly what you see here. It's gonna be this beautiful velvet box. You get all 5 state quarters, all colorized, and you get it all together. So this is not an auto ship option. So when you order this today, you'll have this coming in about a week, and this is exactly how it's going to be. If you just want the one for yourself, just get the one. If you want one for yourself and then you want to share it with 4 other people, then you can get the setup, the 5-piece set, where you get everything that you see here times 5. If you want the 10 collection, you can get everything that you see here times 10. So enjoy this. It really is special. It is a once in a lifetime for a once in a lifetime